Hello trainers, we are bringing something different to the channel today. Over the past week, I've been focusing on making edited videos with my ideas. I just want to share what I feel about the franchise, my ideas and thoughts when it comes to Pokemon. And when it comes to Pokemon Fire Red and Leaf Green, they have a special place in my heart. And every time I hear or talk about Pokemon Fire Red, it brings a specific memory back to when I lived in New York. I remember my cousin letting me borrow a cartridge of Pokemon Fire Red to play. The truth is my parents didn't have the income at the time to buy me the game, and since he had both copies, he let me borrow one. Our parents would always meet over the weekend on Sundays to plan meals over at his place. We ate good and played even better. Eventually I went home to play even more since I did have my own Game Boy Advance SP. But enough about me. Today we are going to start a little Let's Play of Pokemon Leaf Green, and with the gap between March 2026 to the release date of Pokemon Winds and Waves in 2027, we have a long wait to go before we get to play those games. In the meanwhile, we are going to take the traditional route with this playthrough, but we are going to add a small challenge to keep the energy rolling. Focusing on the diverse ecosystem of Kanto, the challenge today is going to completely change how we build our team. It's called the Apex Ecosystem. Instead of just picking the strongest Pokémon with the best stats, our party of 6 has to perfectly mirror a real, functioning biological food chain. We have 6 roles for our lineup in Pokemon Leaf Green today. First, the Apex Predator. This category adds Charmander and Leaf Green exclusives like Sandshrew and Vulpix alongside absolute monsters like Pinsir, Aerodactyl, Snorlax, and the Dratini line. Second, the Herbivore or Prey. This is where we look for Pidgey, Rattata, Spearow, and Doduo, as well as the larger grazers like Tauros, Farfetch'd, Ponyta, Kangaskhan, and Rhyhorn. Third, the Flora or Pollinator. This is Caterpie and Weedle, but expands to include Leaf Green's exclusive Bellsprout line, plus Venonat, Tangela, and Exeggcute. Fourth, the Scavenger. We're talking Meowth, Grimer, Coughing, Magnemite, Voltorb, Porygon, and Ditto. Fifth, the Aquatic or Amphibian role. This is a massive category featuring Magikarp, Poliwag, Tentacool, Lapras, Horsea, Goldeen, Krabby, the fossil Pokémon Omanite, and Kabuto, with Leaf Green exclusives like Slowpoke and Staryu. And finally, the Nocturnal or Cave Dweller. This covers Zubat, Geodude, Diglett, Clefairy, Jigglypuff, the Ghastly line, Onix, Cubone, Drowsy, and Machop. Now here are the stakes. If a Pokemon faints, the circle of life takes over and they are permanently boxed. If we lose a team member, we cannot challenge the next gym leader until we catch a replacement for that exact empty ecological slot. However, there is one exception. If we suffer a loss, but we simply haven't reached an area of the map that has that specific ecosystem yet, we are allowed to press forward and challenge the gym leader while short-handed. But the absolute second a new route opens up with those missing Pokemon, we are required to fill the slot immediately to restore balance. It is pure survival of the fittest. The rules are set, the stakes are high, and Kanto's ecosystem is waiting for us. Are we going to claw our way to the very top of the food chain? Or are we just going to end up as someone else's prey? There's only one way to find out. Let the hunt begin.
Yeah, as the intro explained it, we're going in this raw, but we are going to be taking the Apex ecosystem run. 6 categories, 6 type of Pokemon. That's where we pick. Let's go. Red, Ash, Keen, Kennen, Geki. What? No, just blue. It's crazy how you don't remember your grandson's name. Let's go. What the hell? Hello, mommy. Meet the professor. Alrighty. Now we follow him. This is where we get to choose our very first Pokemon. We all know, basically, for the ecosystem, we can either choose right now Squirtle for the aquatic. We have Bulbasaur for the herbivore, and then Charmander for the apex predator. Jesus Christ. Right. Bulbasaur, that's our herbivore. Squirtle, that's our aquatic, and then Charmander, our apex. Yes. And a name, Lizardo. This guy always chooses the one that we are weak against. Yeah, you'd be vibing with this music. They act like we've never played a Pokemon game before. No, but this was back then. A lot of people didn't play Pokemon games. Now it's very popular. Even then it was still popular, but now it's like worldwide. We're just gonna spam Scratch. Would you look at that? It leveled up. Oh, he gets Ember at level 7, I think. Yeah, Ember at level 7. We don't even gotta say anything to our mom. Not like modern games. Brings us to Route 1. We can start filling some up. We can get our prey. Nada. Let's just move on. Should give us a little potion there. Ha 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 ha. That's our prey. This brings us, say what? To our prey. But we can't catch him there, so I'll kill him. I mean, faint him. Defeat him. Beat him, I guess. I mean, no. Faint. How do you know? How does she know? Do we have like a Pallet Town look in our face? Do we? I don't know. I guess we got the Oaks parcel. Back to the lab. I mean, we all played these games before. I'm sure we all have a core memory about them. But yeah, for the sake of everybody watching, I will be cutting out the Pokemon battles, the wild Pokemon battles. That means I'll be doing the trainers too. The only ones that I'll be leaving on are like the ones that give me a hard time, and like the antagonists, the rivals here, Blue, the gym leaders, you know, those important people. Everything else, random trainings that you find in a boardwalk, no, unless he gave me a hard time. 100 Magikarps, you know, or level 100 Magikarps. Alright, he's giving us our Pokédex now. Blue, wait for me! You have any Pokeballs for me? Do you have any Pokeballs for me? You? Okay. Useless! Alright, let's go. Bye! Man staring at the water. He gave us Pokeballs. Wild Pokemon everywhere, bro. Me no want ta 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 ta. That was a Rattata again. He's persistent. Alright, let's heal up. Do you have any Pokeballs for me? Do you have any Pokeballs for me? How about you, old man? Do you have any No. Damn. He's talking about a woman. Yes, tell me. Caterpie and wait up. Let's get a few more. Buy one of these. Stock up on your goodies. Vamonos. You gotta stock up because once one of the Pokemon dies, it's over. They're boxed. Gone. Adios. If you watch the intro, you should know this. But now I'm gonna do a little bit of grinding before we go face off our rival again up this way, I guess. I'm gonna cut. I'll be back when we're all leveled up, and if we see a prey or our Caterpie, well, Caterpie will probably find it in Viridian Forest, but I'll be back. If we see a Pidgey, we're gonna catch it. I'll show the footage. Finally, for the life of me, I couldn't get this Pokemon to spawn. Oh, sugar honey, I see. I might have just killed it. Oh no, that's a strong little birdie. I couldn't get it in the other patch of grass, so I had to come back down to Route 1 to actually get a spawn in. That brings us to our prey. What are we gonna name him? I don't know. No, Birdie. Birdie. Now I can head back. And we're back. Now we are definitely ready. From the last snippet, we was able to catch a little birdie, you know, call him Birdie. We trained him up to level 8, and now we have our Lizardo level 10. And with that in mind, we should now head over to fight Blue again, fight our little rival, so we can start heading towards Viridian City. We're gonna start it off with Pidgey. Now we have our little prey, and we have our little Apex. Remember, we gotta try to get as many as we can. We gotta get as many categories as we can before we even reach the gym. That means in the forest, we're gonna try to catch something else. Stay tuned. No, Pidgey! There was no way you was faster. Hey, look, he learned Gust. No, I need you to stay in for a little bit. My Lizardo's gonna get destroyed. Use Bubble. Oh, no, it did not. It used Tackle. My turn. As long as this guy doesn't use Bubble right away, we should be okay. Another critical hit. Damn, Lizardo. Not even a Charizard yet. Critical hit after critical hit. We got this. We just spam Scratch all the time. Let's go. He said he lucked out. Yeah, we pass on the Pokemon League victory road right now. Now we can head out towards Viridian City. I don't think there's anything we can grab here. Except this Pokeball. Oh look, that's that old man. Teach us how to catch Pokemon. Sir, I have a Pokemon. Wait. Yeah. We was about to lose our prey right here. I was so confident that we was gonna win. I mean, we did, but we was about to lose them. God damn it, I need running shoes. Yeah. No, not me. Alright, old man. Show us what you got. Thank you. Thank you. Alright. Hopefully with this... No. Pretty sure we can catch them early. Alright, hopefully we can catch one right here. Alright, you know what? Yeah, let's go. You got any Pokeballs for me? Do you have any Pokeballs for me? No, you just tell me about what's up ahead. Viridian Forest. This one is actually gonna bring us to our third Pokemon. Now that we're here, we can grab our Flora or Pollinator. And the ones we can find here are... No, not Weedle. I don't want a Beedrill. Birdie's not level 10 now, but I'm looking for a Caterpie. That's what we need. And get a Butterfree at the end. There we go. Exactly who I was talking about. Alright, let's go. No! What am I doing? Sorry, I looked over at my other screen. God, jeez, sweet Jesus. Alright, let's try that again. Caterpie. That was a level 5. Caterpie! Alright, or we're still gonna continue. We find a Caterpie. Should pop out again. Damn it, what's with the Weedles now? Our first little battle. Skip! Hey, Birdie's level 11. Come on, Caterpie. Manifesting Caterpie. What the hell? I don't even want to kill you. Say most of this forest is just spamming either Ember or Gust. And there we go. Kakuna is down. Kakuna Matata. Not so much for him though. Alright, I don't remember everything in the game. So I used to play it a long time ago. I'm talking about when it first came out. Back when the Game Boy Advance SP was around. Once again, spamming. Alright, Birdie, you're getting really strong. We're gonna have to tone it down a little bit. Honestly, I should just change the names to those. Charmander should just be called Apex. As I was saying, I should honestly just change the name to our Pokemon. Birdie has to be called Prey, and Charmander has to be called Apex. And I don't see the damn Pollinator. There it is. The plant Pollinator. Anyways, they all landed that category. But I am just too strong to try and attack. God sweet Jesus. Alright, forget about Birdie being level 12. Yeah, that's better. That's about as good as I'm gonna get on this. He has, Caterpie has some attack reducing move, but nope, this works out. Yeah, now Caterpie's gonna be called. It's called a Pollinator. No caps. We got our Caterpie. Anyways, we need to challenge this guy up here. Let's bring our Pollinator up front. So we gotta start leveling it up. I did grind for the first battle for blue, but that was strictly just because they seriously have us under leveled by the time we get there. There's no, trainer battles before you even get there. It's nothing. And he already has 2 Pokemon, one level 9, one level 10. Come on, it's not fair. But I'll try not to train beforehand. I'll try to just go straight in, keep going through the game. Only train once we get like to the the Elite Four. Although I don't think I'm that good. That would require only getting XP from trainer battles. But there's no rules about that. It's just the ecosystem run. The only rules is that if one of my Pokemon faint, that's it, it's gone. And I have to replace it as soon as possible. Oops, I forgot to switch. Yeah, that's probably the only catch. I gotta switch it as fast as possible. So as soon as one of them dies, that's it. Vamonos. Weedles everywhere. Now we fight this trainer. Go Caterpie, Pollinator. Alright, we're gonna switch them just to take them out as quick as possible. Alright, we need this man to reach level 13 so he can get Metal Claw. That's gonna be useful for Brock. Basically, we have to try and raise Pollinator to level 10, but I'm not trying to grind. We need to have him evolve into Butterfree by level 10. Look, now we made it to Pewter City. Let's heal up real quick. Let's see if these NPCs have anything for us. No, I don't want to tell you about myself. Oh, you like Pikachus, huh? He likes Pikachus. You want the Clefairy. Shady guy. Pewter City. Now we get to fight Brock. I don't remember if there's any more Pokemon we can get before we start fighting him. I'm gonna get my ass whooped though. I meant my butt whooped. And that's basically it. Welcome to Pewter City. Alright, we made it to Pewter City, and this is gonna basically bring this episode to a close. We do need to get Pollinator to level up. We're gonna try to level it up to level 10 off screen before we move on. But we're not gonna try to level up our Pokemon super OP just to try to beat everything, one shot everything. No, but we do need to have Pollinator as a Butterfree. We need Butterfree. I appreciate you all for watching and look forward to the next episode. We're gonna take on Brock and move on. See if we can catch any more Pokemon for our journey. See where this journey takes us. I'm Trav, and thank you for watching. Have a good one. Peace.